Hey guys, it's your boy. We're back with more multified content. Today we're talking about Storm and her tier 3 because just a little bit ago, less than a half hour ago from this video, probably a little bit more. We just got this 9.1 patch and let's see what it has. This is CM Fragment of Maul Future Fight. As one of the greatest mutant leaders and master of the weather, Storm will take charge in the battle of Inhumans versus X-Men. Yeah, this update is far more extended than it should. Let's look to how much of an impact she will create in battle with her new uniform and her blasting tier 3 mutant power. Meet the new Storm after downloading the 9.1 patch, and the 9.1 patch will be applied from 2 AM to 7 PM PDT. You can convert to your own time. It's gonna be a 5 hours maintenance, I guess, if I'm not wrong. So we'll see how it goes. The patch will be applied in waves. I hate those things, but what can we do? So we have this new uniform, X-Men versus Inhumans. The cost is gonna be 1050 on the sale, for the 40% sale. She is a superhero, so yeah, no chance on ABX, although the uniform effect looks really nice. So whenever you use the Goddess Judgment skill, and I think the Goddess Judgment does not say here, so probably the Goddess Judgment is the tier 3 skill. Maybe it looks like we will get 10% of the damage death accumulation, which is the best accumulation that you can get here. So, and we get some of the skill changes as well. So we have the Weather Goddess. The tier 2 passive increases your skill damage by 50% and bonus damage by 50% as well, which is huge. One of the best tier 2 passive damage increases. Although it's not gonna work, the bonus damage is mainly gonna be for maybe PvP when you're fighting against some of the combat toons, or maybe the combat world bosses like Apocalypse. So it's not gonna work for universals. Then it also enhances the effect of the Eye of the Storm. So Eye of the Storm, the 4-star passive, at tier 1 it will give you all elemental damage increased to itself, only Storm. At tier 2 it will increase from 25 to 35 and it will be applied to all allies. Ancient one is the one that gives you 25% all elemental damage to all kind of allies, so it is definitely better than that. The skills looks nice. The first skill is okay-ish. Second skill has freeze silence, so it's not like more like a PvP. It's a PvP for crowd controlling with the silence and freeze. Hopefully it will be helpful for the AC guys. Now the third skill is looks really good on paper at least. So it has 60% cold resistance, 60% lightning resistance, and it also has additional to that 6 guard hits for 8 seconds and a frenzy buff, giving you 30% all attack, 6% attack speed, and critical rate by 30% as well. I really like those frenzy buffs because you can actually, you don't really need to get all the skills up all the way up to, you know, the stats. Mainly the stats, you don't need to get all the stats all the way up to max out. So it gives you the room for building the character however you want, and it actually takes less of your materials, and it also does some cold damage here, so it's actually interesting. Now the fourth skill has 60% all defense down, so we have cold and lightning resistance here. Then we have 60% all defense down, so yeah, she looks to be she's gonna be crazy against Evanimo, especially because of the elemental damage and the all defense down. And the all defense down might actually just help her out in World Boss Ultimate against Cull Obsidian as well. We'll see how it goes because I'm not sure right now. And then the Weather Threat, the fifth skill, also gives her 6 seconds of immunity with lightning damage, and also when using manual controls, your character will continuously attack nearby enemies. So I think it should be easy to, you know, proc. Hopefully it's not gonna affect your proc even if you are actually playing with a proc with your Storm. So we'll see how it goes, and it does look like really good of a rework, so we'll see how it goes. And then we also have the tier 3 skill, Judgment of Goddess, probably the Goddess Judgment that we said, and the tier 2, the uniform passive, will be applied when you use this skill. Now this skill, if you see here, it looks like one of the smallest tier 3 animations. So it finishes like super quick right there, and it finishes. Probably took about 2 seconds to finish this whole skill. But if you look at this Judgment of Goddess here, 2 seconds stun, 40% ignore defense. I mean, they should stop giving away 40% ignore defense. Most people have ignore defense maxed up. Even if they don't, it does not really help us out. It's for only 11 seconds, and I don't think they should just remove the ignore defense. Probably they could introduce some more effects for the tier 3 skill other than the ignore defense, because ignore defense and stun, I mean seriously, 2 second stun, who even needs 2 second stun? Ignore targets dodge rate by 40%, so only 40. It's only 40, it's not too much. 7 seconds of invincibility. Then we have lightning damage, 150% of energy attack, additional 9 lightning damage. Okay, it looks like a mistake. It looks like a mistake. I think the 9 lightning damage should be at least 10. Hey guys, come on. It should be 10. And it looks like a mistake. Probably the 9 is gonna be 190, I guess. She looks really good. It does not look like super crazy powerful, and it might also be a cancelable skill, it looks like, but we might not even need to cancel the skill because it's so small in terms of the duration, because you can see on the bar for the tier 3 skill it only charged up to 2.5%, which makes it about 2.5 seconds. So it's kind of weird. Not actually 2.5 seconds, a little bit more, but it's still weird. The hits are good, not too much. 400 hits on a couple of group of enemies on skill animation does not look really well. Make sure to check out various growth events that have been prepared along with the patch. So yeah, we'll see how it goes, and I'm not sure how Storm uniform is gonna be holding her own. I hope she does not become like just a Shadowland character, because right now all I use my Storm is for the Shadowlands. Now we have some of the updates that I missed. Probably it was posted yesterday if I'm not wrong. So we have a lot of materials and stuff coming on, and okay, my network does not let me show you. So whatever, the thing is that as I'm saying right now, I don't even have the uniform. I never even really got to build my Storm. I don't really have even 6-star ISOs, all of them. I have a lightning damage, 160% damage proc, so we'll see, and I'm never gonna change it, hopefully, because she does not look to be meta anywhere. She's not a villain, so she has no chance in ABX, so only place for her is gonna be AC if someone wants to build her, or World Boss Ultimate. Although the 60% cold lightning resistance and the 60% all defense down on the 4th skill looks to be bonkers. The damage looks bonkers. The skill animations and the buffs that she is getting with the frenzy buff, with the all elemental damage 35% increase, is gonna help us out a lot. Although I'm actually a little bit confused about one thing. So if we go here, we have the Weather Goddess. Right now the Weather Goddess gives you 6% true damage dealt accumulation already. They changed this passive. They make it only 50% and 50% skill damage and bonus damage, and they made the accumulation go for the tier 3 skill. So if you get the uniform, you will not be able to take advantage of the uniform passive, which is ridiculous. To be honest, it is ridiculous. If you buy a uniform, you should be able to take full advantage of the uniform passive, but you cannot unless you tier 3 Storm, which sucks. I don't like this method. I really don't support this method, because you just took out the accumulation. You could have made this accumulation better in the kit, instead you went with the uniform option. You changed the uniform options. Obviously you gave the tier 2 passive a little more boost, but for the uniform effect, you made it strictly for tier 3, which sucks. Which sucks balls. I mean seriously, it's not the way it should be. I hope the skill and the kit looks really nice, but I'm not sure, and I really don't support any kind of this bullshit, because this is shit. Even if you get the uniform is gonna be amazing. If you tier 3 her, then only the uniform option, the uniform effect is gonna be full advantage for you. If you don't tier 3 Storm, you're gonna leave that. You're gonna have to leave that 10% damage accumulation, and 10% is a lot. 10% it's really freaking a lot. I mean, ask Cable just got the accumulation on the 3rd skill, I guess. It's 10%, and you see it almost jumped up 2.5 to 3 million score in ABX. In terms of damage, is crazy. So it should not be like that. Everyone who gets the uniform, they should be able to take advantage before tier 3 the character, even if they don't do that. Because the uniform could be good, it will be better, but it will not be at full potential before your tier 3. So I'm not sure how it's gonna go out. And before making this video shut down, I wanted to talk to you guys about some of the roasting guys. So if you guys want to get roasted, if you want to get your accounts reviewed, please drop your comment with your in-game name as well. Please, if there is any special character in your name, in your in-game name, please let me and notify me about that as well, because I will be doing a roasting video later, very soon as I get a hold of it. So I want some of the in-game names. So just comment down below if you like the video. Definitely thumbs up. Let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about the Storm tier 3 that is coming to the game, and how do you think it's gonna make a difference for your own Storm, because right now all I use my Storm is for Shadowlands and I wanna make her more useful. Even if she becomes like super OP in World Boss Ultimate, I would love to tier 3 her, because it's been some time since I've tier 3 anyone. So let me know what you think about that, everything that is going on. And as always, if you like the content, I hope to see you again. Take care. See ya.